Hi everyone, my name is Julia Hidalgo and I'm here to talk to you about the implications of having a German visa. So in that way, an expatriate coming from Canada, for example, will be able to go to Germany, and I will explain to you how to obtain a German employment visa, as well as different types of visa that you can obtain, and the different categories where to apply for a German employment visa, and how to apply for it, and the travel documents that are required in order to work in Germany, and also to whether or not your spouse can work as well when they go to Germany. And at the same time, what are the different implications and issues that will come across when working in Germany. So Germany is a country of endless opportunities, not only for Germans, but for others as well. Coming from different countries around the world, it is the land of invention. It is the fourth largest economy in the world and home to a world-known corporates and companies according to the germanyvisa.org website. And so you're probably wondering who needs a Germany employment visa. So applicants who are nationals of Australia, Canada, Israel, Japan, New Zealand, the United States of America, or South Korea can actually apply for residence upon arrival. So they don't actually need to apply for a German employment visa before coming in to Germany. Citizens of the third world countries, however, are required to obtain a visa for work purposes before traveling to Germany. So that could take 2 to 3 months before their visa application gets approved. So following in this presentation, I will be explaining the different procedures that will be followed, including the documents that you need to obtain in order to get a German employment visa. Okay, so as I've mentioned, a long stay visa type is a type of visa that requires you to stay in Germany for at least 90 days. So that may be tied to employment. So if you already have a job offer in line for you in Germany, self-employment if you wish to establish some sort of business in Germany, or to work as a freelancer, for example. Job seeker if you're actively looking for jobs, if you want to stay in Germany and you just feel like Germany is the place for you, you can definitely apply for a long stay visa type while you are living in Germany. And there are also two interesting ones which are considered as working as an au pair, meaning that for young adults like myself, we are in that age where we want to explore options. So traveling is one of those things that we like to do, and learning about different cultures that are around the world. So for young adults wishing to learn more about the German culture, that this could also be a potential to obtain a long stay visa type. And working holiday visa is also another interesting one, which is basically, again, for youngsters or young adults of several countries around the world that have signed a working holiday visa agreement with Germany, which is pretty cool. So there are different categories to apply for a Germany employment visa. So all foreign nationals can apply for a German employment visa if they fulfill to work in Germany. Again, as I've mentioned, if you are a national that I've mentioned from Australia, Canada, Israel, Japan, New Zealand, United States of America, and South Korea, you don't need to apply for a resident because you can just do that while you arrive in Germany. So again, all foreign nationals can apply for a German employment visa if they fulfill that position to work. So according to the Act of the Residence that regulates the residence issue for foreigners in Germany, the categories that are eligible to apply for German employment visa are as follows. So you must be a highly qualified foreigner, in particular a researcher with special technical knowledge. You're teaching in a university or in prominent positions in intra-corporate transfers. So in particular managers, specialists of some sort. So now let's get to the nitty-gritty of what kind of travel documents are required in order to get your German employment visa. So in order to prove to the Germany Institute or embassy in your country of residence that you fulfill the conditions for employment visa, you will need to submit these several documents. So one, you need to submit 2 fully completed application forms. They must be signed, 2 passport photographs, so they must be professional, with the valid national passport. Also, 2, you need proof of residence, so your driver's license or utility bill proving that that is the address where you get mail. Health insurance, compulsory certificate from a German employer proving that you have a separate travel insurance or any healthcare coverage from the employer that you will be working with. And an unemployment contract, which is really important, it has to be binding as well, with details of gross annual salary and a detailed description of the employment in Germany, and your proof of qualification, your resume. It has to be a German type resume, not a North American one. So it's very different. So there are different kinds of formatting that you need to make sure to fulfill, so that way your documents don't get delayed. Again, proof of qualification, your personal covering letter explaining the exact purpose and the duration of your stay, and proof of a clean criminal record, and the proof of paid visa. So usually the visa fees are about £75, which is equivalent to $129 Canadian. So this is an example of a German format to use towards your resume. The time limit to work in Germany depends on your employment contract. So if your employment contract states that you will be working with that company for 2 years, then that means that your contract is live for 2 years. However, you can extend your contract depending on your employer. In terms of spouse, you can bring your spouse to work in Germany as well if you are residing there. According to the Permits Foundation, as long as they do have that permit, they are qualified to have full access to employment market once the resident visa or permit has been issued. To apply for a visa, you must provide your passport and a wedding certification just to prove that you are married. And your family members, or if once they are in Germany, they are eligible to benefit from life and work opportunities as well, and education. So they can pursue post-secondary education there, as well as professional education, going to university or obtaining their PhD or whatever it may be. So in Germany, there are implications for spouse partners who are common law and same-sex relationships. Fortunately, they did pass the law where it is legal to get married with same-sex partners. They have to meet the same requirements as bride and groom. So there are limitations and inclusions while working in Germany. There is a skills shortage right now happening. In a survey collected, there 3 out of 5 German companies fear that they will not find enough engineers or IT specialists in the near future. There was actually a survey that was carried out by DIHK, which is a German Chamber of Commerce and Industry. 60% companies view shortage of skilled labor as a business risk, which is a 4 times increase from 16% barely 8 years ago. So there is a shortage in labor and skill sets as well. Okay, and that's it for my presentation. If you do have any questions, please comment below or feel free to ask any questions. Thank you.